Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Hope you are all well. Thank you for tuning in. It is Friday the 13th of March 2026. I'm going to do a singles love tarot reading for you guys. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. 3 cards for you Aquarius, 3 cards for any situations and energies around you at the moment, and 3 cards for any challenges or obstacles, and 3 cards of universal advice. Yep. Alright, everything is everywhere. Is everything everywhere, Aquarius? These cards are not. Alright, who's stubborn? Who's stubborn and who's everywhere? Single Aquarius in love. What do single Aquarius need to know when it comes to love? Ooh. The Devil in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Aquarius. Walking away. Releasing yourself from something unhealthy. Someone unhealthy. An unhealthy connection, an unhealthy dynamic perhaps. Or just pulling yourself away from anything that is unhealthy for you. But somewhat resistant, or delaying or fearing this change that seems to be quite big for you, but trying to look after yourself in the process. Keep yourself grounded, keep yourself stable, looking after yourself, nurturing yourself, looking after yourself throughout this what looks to be a very big thing, big change, heavy going perhaps. Well, definitely with the Devil there in the reverse and the Tower. You're working on it and you're just trying to look after yourself in the process. So, 3 cards for any situations or energies around you at the moment. The single Aquarius in love. The Magician in reverse. Hang on a minute, I pulled them from the wrong. I was meant to switch the deck, wasn't I? I normally switch the deck for each row. I'll put them up there. I'll keep them. And I'll pull from this deck. Because I normally do pull from a different deck. Don't I? Yes, I do. Why am I doubting myself? The Magician is there in reverse. Self-doubt. Also can be a card of manipulation, deception. You've got the 9 of Swords there in reverse. Again, walking away, trying to release yourself from some sort of anxiety, worry, something that is kind of has a hold on you. Something that you're going over and over, repeated thought patterns or negative thinking. And the 5 of Cups there. Disappointment, loss, grief. Kind of dwelling on it a bit, but more held in it I'm getting. You've been more held in something. So let's take that as a bonus for you, Aquarius. And go with the new deck. 3 cards for any situations or energy surrounding single Aquarius at the moment when it comes to love. 3 cards for any situations or energies around Aquarius at the moment when it comes to love. Single Aquarius in love. Yeah, you got the 10 of Cups in the upright, the 2 of Cups in the reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So kind of fits in with the energy. Yeah, you ultimately want to be happy, or you were in a connection that you thought was happy, or it was happy at one point. But at the moment, obviously it's a singles reading, so you're separated or disconnected from someone, this person, or you're kind of just going through a tower moment when it comes to love. You're maybe in the past you've been in some sort of connections, dynamics that haven't been healthy for you, that haven't been for your best, haven't been in your best. Oh, what is wrong with me? I'm sorry. haven't been in your best interests. They've left you anxious, worried, disappointed, feeling held, consumed, unhealthy, and kind of needing, I'm getting needing a big change. This is a big moment. You're getting over something quite big, or you're going through the process of something quite big, quite shocking, quite just something that shakes you a bit to your core, that calls for you to reassess love, the past, the present, the future, and perhaps a change that you've been needing to make for a while, perhaps. So, 3 cards for any challenges or obstacles for single Aquarius in love. 3 cards for any challenges or obstacles for single Aquarius when it comes to love. Yeah. 10 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Cups in the upright, and the 2 of Swords. They're quite a heavy energy here, Aquarius. You're coming out of some sort of betrayal, negative thinking, anxiety, worry, disappointment, a separation. There is a resistance there, quite a heavy resistance. You have a decision to make, or that you're finding it, or you have a change that you're trying to go through, but you're somewhat resistant to making that change. I'm getting the energy as well of someone that you keep being disappointed. You keep being maybe choosing the connections that don't align with you, or you just keep, what keeps going wrong? I keep getting what keeps going wrong. Or you're not taking your own advice, or you're not taking some sort of advice, or you're not learning from mistakes, or you're not learning from sort of past connections, events, situations that you're going through in love. So 3 cards of advice from the universe for single Aquarius when it comes to love. King of Pentacles in the reverse, the 2 of Cups in the upright, and Judgment in the upright. So yeah, a big moment, a big kind of awakening, a big assessment, like a overall readjustment in love, your attitudes to love, your approach to love. And perhaps there is someone that you are separated from at the moment, but you still have love for them. You still have love for them, but you know that you kind of need to release this, need to walk away from this, because for whatever reason it was unhealthy, it wasn't good for you, for them, it just wasn't right, it wasn't healthy. The 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there you go. You're dropping the weight, quite a heavy weight by the looks of it, and you're making judgment. You're, like I say, judging everything, but more so taking responsibility, accountability of you, of them, of dynamics, connections, relationship, or this particular past relationship itself. But I am really getting the energy of someone that's doing an overall assessment on love, their approach to love, their connections, their, you know. So let's delve a little bit deeper, shall we? But that 10 of Wands, so, and the Devil in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. You're somewhat resistant, but you are letting go of this weight. You are trying to, or in the process of freeing yourself from this weight, this unhealthy attitude thing, connection, past, whatever it is. You're trying to let go with some resistance. It's not been easy to let go of. and there's still love there, and there is disappointment, regret, and yeah. So let's have a look at the Devil in reverse for you, Aquarius. Why is the Devil here in reverse? Page of Cups, I'll put that to one side a minute. Why is the Devil here in reverse energy for single Aquarius when it comes to love? The Moon. Aha, illusion, mystery, fear, anxiety, listening to your gut instinct. The Devil is all about illusion, isn't he? The Devil is, let's have a look. The Devil is a really big, the most luscious, sweetest, most criminal looking chocolate cake you've ever laid your eyes on when you are on a diet. The Devil is that bottle of wine that still has over a glass in it when you said you were only going to have one or two small glasses, but you weren't going to finish the bottle, and it's looking at you and you're looking at it and you end up drinking it. The Devil is, well, kind of believing someone when you really know that you can't, because they've proven to you time and time again that they're not to be trusted. The Devil is, well, spending £100 on a pair of shoes when you know you haven't really got any money to be spending on shoes, but you do it anyway because in the moment it lures you in and tells you that you will feel better after you have this, after you eat this, drink this, buy this. And you know it's not good for you, but it's so damn tempting that it just pulls you in, and then you get the reality of who the Devil really is. The Moon. Being blinded, not being able to see clearly, being pulled in without having all the reality, the facts of the reality of a situation, of a person, of a connection, and things that are done in secret, hidden. The Devil, sometimes the Devil can pull us into dynamics, relationships, things that are not healthy for us, that make us feel guilty, ashamed. We do it in secret. We shouldn't have bought that £100 pair of shoes, and we know we shouldn't have bought that £100 pair of shoes. So when we get home and there's someone at home kind of waiting for us, or we've got a, you know, your mum or your husband or your wife or someone that you kind of know that if they see that pair of shoes, they're going to say, was you know you weren't meant to be buying them pair of shoes, or you know you've got to spend this money on something else, or yeah. So there's something here that you're trying to let go of that isn't healthy, and you kind of, maybe it's something that you've been dealing with that you kind of don't want to know anyone to know about. Could be that, or yeah. So what's that just flipped over? No, I'm not taking any more pages or nights for a moment until they come out clearly. Tell me about that Tower in reverse energy for single Aquarius in love. Six of Cups in reverse. More resistant energy. And also it's about holding on to a past person, something from the past that we need to let go of, or perhaps this is a past person that you was with at one point, or you were very happy with, 10 of Cups, and there was love, but there's not at the minute, but you keep going back to them. You know it's not healthy because for whatever reason, only you'll know that, but you feel a bond with them. There's love there. There was happier times perhaps, or you've known them for a while, or you know, and you hold on to it. You struggle to kind of let go of it, even though you know that you should. Tell me about those Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here in reverse energy for single Aquarius in love? Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups. Acceptance, but then you're kind of accepting it and then you're not accepting it. You're struggling to, well, you're just resistant, struggling, keep going back over it in your mind, keep returning to it, or you have returned to it, and it's just, well, it's an old karmic loop, isn't it? There's a lesson to be learned here. We are in Mercury retrograde, so yeah. There's lessons to be learned, especially at this time. The devil. The devil, he's a lesson to be learned. You kind of are liberating yourself and freeing yourself and starting to feel stable and good again, and then you see the devil when he appears out of the darkness, or that cake, you know. You see a cake, or you see it somewhere else, or there's another pair of shoes that you see in another window somewhere, or you know, and then you see it and it sees you, and it kind of puts the thought back in your mind again, and you're tempted all over again as soon as you get a glimpse of it, because that's how heavy the unhealthy attachments of the devil are. They are consuming. They are powerful, and the devil will drag you back in before you even realise that it's happening. Two of Cups in the upright. Why is it here for single Aquarius in love? The Hanged Man. And you're thinking about going back again, aren't you? You're not quite making any moves, but you are thinking about it. And what you might have to sacrifice, or what you will sacrifice if you do indeed go back for another dance with the devil. All that Queen of Pentacles stability that you've built within yourself, that might well be the sacrifice that you make in order to dance with the devil one last time. Tell me about the, what was that? Yeah, Ten of Wands. The heavy burden. You've let go of this burden, or you're trying to, you're letting go of this weight, but to go back to it, you'd be picking up the weight again. You'd be picking up the wands again. You'd be picking up them 10 wands that nearly broke your back, and you would pick them up again, throw them over your shoulder, and be held under the weight all over again. Page of Cups. Perhaps there is an offer here somewhere, or someone's circling back in your energy. Let me see about the Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups? Hello? Why is the Ten of Cups here for single Aquarius when it comes to love? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. So, yeah, there's a disharmony. Perhaps there's no contact. Or there hasn't, well, obviously, yeah, there's no contact. What's that? Justice in reverse. I've got so many readings like this week. It's all about karmic energy. Lessons that need to be learned, loops that need to be broken, that we need to step away from, that we go and, I tell you what, go and have a look at my Leo reading. I mean, you might have, oh, hello, Knight of Pentacles, you just flipped up. Go and have a look at my Leo reading if you want to know how strong the energy of well, karmic loops are, karmic attachments, karmic lessons that need to be learned. Because in that Leo reading, it's a singles reading, the most recent Leo reading that I've done, it just, yeah, Spirit delivers a message on that reading. So I think just go and have a look at it, even if you haven't got Leo in your birth chart, but you might be dealing with a Leo, or you really do want to, yeah, you really want to understand the energy of this karmic, toxic, unhealthy relationship connection lesson that a lot of us go through. And, you know, and I can hear someone saying, but have you gone through it? Do you actually know what you're talking about? Yes, I have. And I am a Leo. Go and look at that Leo reading and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't want to listen to the whole thing, go towards the end, because that's where Spirit delivers the energy quite abruptly, and it is abrupt. I'm shuffling, but I know what this is, you know. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I'm just tired from dealing with Mercury energy and karmic energy, and let's see. But I'm not going to give up on you. So let's see. So we got a Knight of Pentacles that flipped out. We got a Page of Cups that flipped out. Justice in the reverse. Yet unfairness, unbalanced justice that needs to be served. Something that needs to be dealt with. The scales need to be balanced. The devil needs to be released. The tower needs to fall down. The Hanged Man needs to get off the tree and stop hanging. Get up and walk. Make movement. Stop being stuck in the same unhealthy things. The lesson, learn the lesson, move on. I can already feel it coming. The energy's approaching. Right. Okay, so let's have a look. Tell me about Judgment. Why is Judgment here for single Aquarius in love? Ace of Wands in the upright. There you go. That point of action, that point of creation, that point of manifestation, that point of moving forward, taking action, moving on and getting out of this stuck energy. The awakening, the awakening of Judgment needs to come before the Ace of Wands can begin. You have a potential to create, to manifest a new, fresh beginning, and perhaps an actual 10 of Cups that isn't going to keep going, that you don't have to go around in loops in for however many years or however long you need. It's there, but only you can create it. This is your judgment to make. You can create, you can begin at any point that you want to. Don't doubt it, Magician in reverse. Don't doubt it. And don't let yourself be manipulated by the big old devil sat there looking at you with the most seductive eyes you've ever seen. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. It's like, what's that? Is that The Ring? I don't know, it's a film. It's like in Beetlejuice, if you've ever seen that film. Don't say his name 3 times or it'll appear. The devil is Beetlejuice. I am crazy tonight. Judgment in reverse. 4 of Wands in the upright. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Walk away. It's giving you a headache. The Sun. Walk away to happiness. Everything is being illuminated. The moon kept it hidden, but the sun shines brightly for everyone to see exactly what it is. 5 of Wands, conflict. Eight of Wands, a rapid change, rapid movement. Six of Swords, moving away, transitioning. What are you waiting for, Aquarius? Four of Wands, union, togetherness, celebration, marriage. Ten of Cups, yes, happiness, but maybe not in this dynamic. Judgment in reverse, fear of change, fear of moving on. Fear because you might miss out. You don't want to let this go. Well, is the pleasure worth the pain? Is anything really worth it if it keeps you stuck in an unhealthy, unhappy, confused and anxious, worried, stuck, conflicted? Is anything really worth it if it takes away your personal stability, your personal happiness, your personal creation, manifestation, the things that you want to do? Is anything that gives you temporary highs worth the permanent lows that you keep repeatedly going through? Is that temporary high, that temporary fix, that all alluring, seductive moment of this is, you know, the best, you know, this is the best chocolate cake, these are the best pair of shoes I've ever had, and then you look at your bill and you can't pay your bills the next month, or you know, you do your exercises, but then you step on the scales and realise that the exercises haven't been as effective as you thought they would be because you've just eaten a massive lump of the most sweet, calorific chocolate cake you ever could have consumed. Was it really worth that temporary high that left you with such a permanent low? Only you can decide that, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in. Please give me a like if you would like to. It would help grow my channel, and if this video resonated with you. If you would like more readings from me babbling on about who knows what on whatever given day, please subscribe to the channel. You don't have to pay, just click the little bell. I'm not up to standard in order for anyone to subscribe to my channel yet. I'm a mere small fish in a rather large sea. But yeah, good luck, best wishes and lots of love. And remember, don't ever make eye contact with the devil, because he will win every time. But he will win, but not if you turn away from him and don't keep looking back. Keep walking forwards, 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 forward march. Take care, Aquarius. Bye-bye.